What's up, guys? I'm back. So, I did a review not too long ago about a nice little mod called the Tesla 2 submod. And it's a sweet little mod. It really is. But what I didn't know is that they were coming out with a brand new Tesla 2 shortly after that. They changed it up a little bit, though. This is the new Tesla 2. It comes in purple, blue, black, and green, and like a silver metallic color. This is called marbled. It's got a marbled looking wrap on it. The button has a nice little texture to it, and it is a recessed button instead of a button that sticks out. And it's a little bit bigger. It's about 2 centimeters taller and about a centimeter wider. What they changed is it has a bigger battery in it. It has a 4,500 mAh battery life instead of 4,000 mAh. It hits harder. This is kind of I'm touching base on how I actually feel, because the Tesla 2 I'd only had for about a week when I did my first review on the first one. It's been a couple weeks now, and I've played with it some more, and now I've got the new one. I'm using the Kennedy, Competition Kennedy, by the way. V1, not a V2. Well, there are some things I've noticed about the Tesla. One being the quality of the batteries in the first one weren't that great. I had it for about 2 weeks, and then my battery life went from about a day and a half to about a day, give or take. This one I haven't had that happen yet. This one lasts me about 2 days. That's about a week old. I have noticed that I do get at least, it says the max rating is 100 watts, but the original one was pushing about 132 watts fully charged with a 0.16 ohm build. This one feels like it's got about same build, different RDA. But this one feels like it's pushing at least 15 watts more, and about 15 watts more consistently for longer than the original, which is good. I believe they put higher quality batteries in them, and they come in different color choices. But then again, the color choices for this one, for the 4,500 mAh and for the 4,000 mAh, are not the same. This one's only got about 4 or 5 color choices, which I named earlier in the video. The other one comes in more solid colors and a larger variety. I do like this one a lot more, but there are a couple issues I ran into with both of them. The 510s on them were a little short-handed. A lot of addies wouldn't sit flush. Some addies or some sub-tanks wouldn't even work. So what I did with this one, let me see if I can get my RDA off to show you really quick. So what I did is I opened it up and took the 510 off and put a Fat Daddy 510 on there in place of the old one. Therefore, I can actually set any RDA on here flush, and it doesn't look bad either. It actually still looks pretty good. So now any RDA that I put on here will sit flush. A lot of addies wouldn't. I tried 5, 6 different ones, and I couldn't get a lot of them to sit flush, and it was really bumming me out because I wanted to use like my Kennedy, for instance, and I couldn't because it wouldn't sit flush. So If you get one and you're having that issue and you don't know how to build box mods, but you know how to solder, if you know how to solder, you can replace it. All you have to do is there's these two little grub screws. See, there's two on the bottom and there's two on the top, here and here. Take those off. This top piece pops out. You got to stick something in the hole and pop it out. And then you can see where there's two wires soldered to the 510. All you have to do is unsolder them, put the new 510 on, solder it exactly how it was previously before you took it out, and you're good. Close it back up. You only have to solder the 510 contact and the solder tab for the ground, and that's it. Close it back up, put it back together, you know, and you're good to go. It actually hits harder now than it did before. Not by much, by at least a little bit though. These things are sweet. I don't have the box with me, so I can't do an unboxing kind of deal. But, I mean, if you watched my previous video, it's the same box, just, of course, a little bit bigger because this box is a little bit bigger than the original. But let me tell you, dude, if you want a good all-day vape, something that is reliable, sturdy, and will last you the majority of the day without any issue, the Tesla 2 is the way to go, because I mean they only run about 40-45 bucks, and for 40 to 45 bucks they're actually made with really good quality, surprisingly, and they actually work really well. I just wanted to show you the new one, touch base with you, let you know how everything's going. Everything's going good. Yeah, vape on, guys.